Very good morning, dear friends. Myself, Dr. Vikrant Sudhakar Palaikar. I am working as Assistant Professor in Gokhale Education Society's Arts, Commerce and Science College, Jawahar, Palghar. Welcome in this lecture series on synthesis of organic compounds. Till now, in this particular topic, we have seen different terms related with the organic synthesis from green chemistry part to green synthesis. And in the section of planning of an organic synthesis, we have seen preparation methods for the nitroanilines first. Then in the last series, we have seen preparation methods for halobenzoic acid. And today we are going to learn the synthesis methods for the preparation of alcohols. As we know that alcohols very popularly being prepared by using Grignard reagents. Let it be primary alcohol, secondary alcohol and tertiary alcohol. As we know that Grignard reagents are very effectively used in organic synthesis for the formation of carbon-carbon single bond. If we understand its generic formula or its structural arrangement, it is very popularly being known as where magnesium is attached to the alkyl or aryl group on one side and halogen on one side. So it is very known as organomagnesium reagent, that is also called as a Grignard reagent. As we know that in case of the Grignard reagent, the magnesium metal is being attached to alkyl or aryl group at one side. As we know that magnesium is carrying slight delta positive charge, and due to this the carbon, let it be in the alkyl group or aryl group, will carry slight negative charge. So there occurs a generation of some nucleophilic character on carbon to which it is being attached, because magnesium at one side is attached to the carbon and another side is attached to the halogen. So there is a very reactivity difference you will find, and this particular compound is quite polar one. So during the reaction, most probably the nucleophilic addition reaction will take place. So this is a property which is being very popularly used for the preparation of primary, secondary and tertiary alcohols when this Grignard reagent get added to aldehyde or ketones. So we will see how we can prepare primary, secondary and tertiary alcohols. But before that, we will see how the Grignard reagent reacts with the carbonyl compounds by mechanism point of view. As we know that this is a Grignard reagent RMgX, or it may be ARMgX, and this is a carbonyl group. Let it be a aldehyde or ketone. So what happens in the first step, there is a nucleophilic attack of alkyl or aryl group takes place on electron deficient carbon. As we know that the carbonyl group where carbon is quite electron deficient, it is having delta positive charge. So nucleophilic addition will take place, and this particular carbon oxygen double bond where pi bonds breaks. So and it will go by nucleophilic addition, it will result into the formation of addition product. So this is the addition product, you can clearly see. So this particular carbon carbon is now attached to the alkyl group at one side, and another side there is a OMgX. So once the addition product is formed, it is quite being unstable, it undergo hydrolysis, and during the hydrolysis this particular OMg bond undergo breakdown. So as a result of that, you can get alcohols, and this is a byproduct formed during the course of the reaction. So these alcohols, depending upon the groups attached to this carbonyl group, they may be either primary alcohol, secondary alcohol and tertiary alcohol. Remember, during the preparation of alcohols, the nucleophilic addition reaction takes place, and as a result of that, it goes through the addition product, and this particular addition product then undergo hydrolysis in presence of water or in some small dilute acidic condition they form alcohols. Now we'll see one by one action of aldehyde and ketones. First we will see the action of Grignard reagent on formaldehyde. Remember, when Grignard reagent reacts with the formaldehyde, they gives primary alcohol as a main product. Remember, formaldehyde will give you only the primary alcohols. Let us see the example. We have taken the formaldehyde having the formula HC double bond OH. When they reacted with the Grignard reagents such as methyl magnesium iodide. So what will happen? This particular carbon which is attached to the magnesium, that is alkyl group, will attack to the carbonyl carbon. And there occurs a carbon-carbon bond formation reaction. Already I have told you. So Grignard reaction, addition of Grignard reagents results into the formation of carbon-carbon single bond. So this is a newly formed bond in between the alkyl group and carbonyl carbon. And this particular pi bond breaks and there occurs a bonding between OMGI. Here you can see. So this is the addition product which is formed by the reaction between formaldehyde and Grignard reagent. So in the next step what will happen? There occurs the hydrolysis reaction. So this OMG bond will break, the H will add on this side and OH will add on this side of water, and as a result of that you can get ethanol as a product. So you can, if you see this particular structure of ethanol, and if we try to find out which group is coming from which particular reagent, so you can see here. So this CH3 is coming from Grignard reagent. Then this two hydrogen which is attached, which is coming from formaldehyde, they are here. And this H is coming from water. Okay, so this thing you can understood. If you change here the group, you can exceed the stain, but this particular point will remain same from the formaldehyde. So we have to remember this C double bond HC double bond H group get converted into dash CH2OH group. So this particular group will come depending upon the Grignard reagent which you take in the starting gum. Now let us take the another example. Suppose this is a Grignard reagent, and if you add to the formaldehyde, so even though the structure looks quite branched one, but you have to understand the carbon which is attached to the magnesium will only attack. So this particular red color carbon will attack to the carbonyl carbon, and there occurs carbon-carbon bond formation between this carbonyl carbon and this methylene group. So let us see what addition product will form. Here you can see. So this is a newly formed carbon-carbon bond, and this addition product then will undergo formation of 3-methyl-1-butanol. So here you can see this particular part is coming from Grignard reagent, dotted circles, and again the formaldehyde, this blue color protons which is coming from the formaldehyde. Next, now we will see, as we come to understand that if you take the formaldehyde and Grignard reagent, we get the primary alcohols. Now we will see the next aldehyde which is acetaldehyde. Remember, when you react this acetaldehyde with the Grignard reagent, they always give the secondary alcohol. So remember, aldehyde other than formaldehyde will result in the formation of secondary alcohol. I will repeat, aldehyde other than the formaldehyde results into the formation of secondary alcohol. Okay. So what will happen? Take the acetaldehyde, CH3, CHO, take the any Grignard reagent. So what will happen? This carbonyl carbon will attack, not this one. I will repeat again, the carbon which is attached to the magnesium metal will attack. So this carbon will attack, and there occurs the formation of carbon-carbon bond between this methylene carbon and carbon, and they will result the addition product. And if you see this addition product, this C2H5 group is coming from the Grignard reagent, this CH3 group is coming from the acetaldehyde, and there is this particular product. And next case, what will happen? There occurs a breaking of OMG bond due to the hydrolysis, due to addition of water. And what will happen? You will get the formation of OH group over here. So this is a secondary alcohol, that is 2-butanol. See, this group C2H5 is coming from Grignard reagent. This CH3 group is coming from acetaldehyde, and this H is already there in the acetaldehyde. So you will get the secondary alcohol. Now let us react with the benzaldehyde. The acetaldehyde reacts in the same way benzaldehyde also react. Benzaldehyde reacts with the methyl magnesium iodide. They will form the addition product. In the addition product, one side AR, another side CH3, then H, and OMG, this particular bonding will happen. And in the next case, what will happen? This particular bond will break, and there occurs a formation of OH. So 1-phenyl ethanol. So this is a secondary alcohol again. Next case. Now we'll see the action of Grignard reagent on ketones. Aldehydes we have finished, and we have understood that aldehyde can be used for the preparation of primary alcohol and secondary alcohol. But if you want to prepare the tertiary alcohol, then what you need to do? Take the ketone, reacts with the Grignard reagent. They will result in the formation of tertiary alcohol. How they are formed? Let us see. So we will take the ketone. As we know that ketone, the carbonyl carbon is attached to the two alkyl groups, or they may be aromatic groups. So one side CH3, another side C2H5. So this is a 2-butanone. When it is reacted with the Grignard reagents such as methyl magnesium bromide, what will happen? This carbon will attack on this, and there occurs the carbon-carbon bond formation in between methyl group and carbonyl carbon. So it will result in the formation of addition product. This group is coming from 2-butanone. Then occurs the hydrolysis reaction, and due to this hydrolysis reaction, you will get 2-methyl 2-butanol. So is it tertiary alcohol or secondary alcohol? Of course it is a tertiary alcohol. If you see this particular carbon, this is a carbonyl carbon, right? You can see with the red color. So we will try to find out the groups. There are 3 groups, basically alkyl groups. This is a C2H5 group. So it is coming from here. This yellow marked group, it is coming from 2-butanone, and this circled group, it is coming from Grignard reagent. So you need to remember, in case of the formation of tertiary alcohol, you need 3 alkyl groups. So 2 alkyl groups are coming from the ketone, and 1 alkyl group it is coming from the Grignard reagent. Remember always. If we have to think vice versa, suppose a structure is given. If they ask you, give the preparation methods for this particular compound, then you have to think in the retrosynthetic way, how you can prepare this particular target molecule. Then you have to understand this is a tertiary alcohol. Then I must take 2 alkyl groups which is coming from the ketone, and 1 must be coming from the Grignard reagent. You can take any one of the groups. So this is also you can think in the retro analytic way. Now we'll see the last example, that is when acetophenone is again a ketone. One side C6H5 group, another side CH3 group. It will react with the methyl magnesium iodide. So what will happen in presence of dry ether? So you will get the formation of this particular addition product. So in addition product, C6H5 group here, CH3 group. So this particular part is coming from the acetophenone, and this red color, it is coming from the Grignard reagent. So this is addition product. It will result in the breaking of OMG bond during the hydrolysis reaction, and you will get 2-phenyl 2-propanol. Here you can write this C6H5 group as benzene ring. Benzene ring. So if you see this particular part, it is coming from acetophenone, and this CH3 group, it is coming from Grignard reagent. So this is your longest continuous chain while giving the numbering 1, 2, 3. So 2 number carbon is attached to the phenyl. So that's why the name is 2-phenyl and 2-propanol. So this is how you can prepare a primary, secondary and tertiary alcohol by action of Grignard reagent on aldehyde and ketones. So go through this particular methods for the preparation of alcohols by using Grignard reagent, where we can prepare primary, secondary and tertiary alcohols. Hope so you have understood this particular session. Try to write the reactions on the paper, so that will give you confidence for the preparation of alcohols. Thank you very much. See you in the next session.